So after this weekend's Spanish Grand Prix, Alpine, the Renault-owned outfit in Formula 1, are bottom of the Constructors' Championship. This is really one of the low points of the Renault organisation in Formula 1. They rejoined F1 almost 10 years ago now, back in 2016, taking over the ailing Lotus team after 2015. And in that time, I always remember, and they will always deny this, but they did say it, that they had a 5-year plan in Formula 1. That meant that by 2020, they'd be challenging for championships, but as it is, they did improve in that time, admittedly. They got to be getting on the podium every now and again in the hands of the likes of Daniel Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon, and eventually, of course, Fernando Alonso too. But these days, of course, Alpine are pretty terrible. They've really regressed. I mean, last year they were downright terrible at times, and only that double podium in Brazil saved their season. It was a nice bit of shine on what was a big steamer of a season in 2024. But this time, well, it's just looking even worse. Really. Like I said, bottom of the Constructors' Championship. But despite this, Renault are not going to leave Formula 1, according to their CEO, Luca Di Maio. So let's have a look at the full story here, guys, on the F1Chronicle.com, and I'll give my thoughts at the end of the video, as always. Renault CEO Luca Di Maio has declared once again that the Alpine Formula 1 team is safe in the French car maker's hands. From the outside, the Enstone-based outfit has appeared utterly chaotic in recent years. Key staff have rapidly departed and been replaced. The works engine project has been axed. Flavio Briatore assumed a position of power, and highly controversial driver changes have occurred. Amid the disorder, rumours that the controlling shareholder Renault might pull the plug completely have raged, even though CEO Di Maio has consistently denied them. At the presentation of the new Alpine A390 electric SUV, the 57-year-old CEO fielded yet another question about the future of the F1 team from Italy's La Gazzetta dello Sport. I want to take advantage of Gazzetta dello Sport to reiterate that we have no intention of selling the Alpine team or leaving Formula 1, he insisted. Competition is at the heart of Alpine's strategy, Di Maio added, and Renault has the means to tackle it. We have a team that is working hard to achieve the results it deserves. We are honourably present at the Dakar with Dacia, and we have obtained our first podiums in the World Endurance Championship, and we are continuing on this F1 path. I mean, look, it's not just about F1, it's about the Alpine brand. Let's be real about this, guys, for a second here. You know, the whole reason why they branded it Alpine is that they want it to be the kind of sports car division of Renault. Like, when you think of Renault, be honest, what do you think of? I think of the Clio. You know, people don't think of Renault sports cars because there aren't any. I mean, the most sporty thing they have is like a Megane or something like that. I'd never really call that a sports car. So Alpine makes more sense from a brand identity point of view. It'd be a bit like, I don't know, you know, it's always going to be Mercedes that are competing in Formula 1. It's never going to be Smart Car. It's always going to be Audi competing in Formula 1. It's never going to be, you know, Volkswagen. You know, Volkswagen is a huge brand, of course, but it's not really what you think of when you think about sports cars, about high performance things. And they want Alpine to be associated with that. But with that all being said, bottom of the Constructors is a very bad look. I mean, they'll probably overtake Sauber again, but they're probably going to get 9th, you know. I mean, you look at the teams above them, Haas, RB. Are they really going to drop off that much that Alpine are going to catch them? Possibly, but honestly, I think they got really lucky last year. They should have been about 8th, but they ended up being 6th, didn't they, in the end, I think. So, yeah, they're going into 2026 on a bit of a downward spiral, but they are getting Mercedes engines. That will help them. But honestly, I feel like if, you know, a Cadillac didn't get into Formula 1 on their own steam, I feel like they would have sold to Alpine. I said it last year when Andretti were looking at getting under their own name. I said that Alpine should sell the outfit to Andretti. It makes sense. But of course, they managed to get in anyway, so it was all right. But I really do think that would have happened if they couldn't get in as the 11th team. But guys, what do you think? Are Alpine going to stay in Formula 1 for the long term? They've signed the Concord agreement, so I think legally they have to stay in until 2030, unless they sell the team. They can't just withdraw. They'd have to keep going in Formula 1 until at least that time. So we're going to see 11 teams on the grid for the next few years at least, and one of them for now is Alpine, but is that going to change? Your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys, and we'll see you soon for much more content on the world of Formula 1, just like this.